I'm not gonna be able to do it. Hey y'all, so we're about to do our meeting with our doctor. I'm wearing this because I'm cold.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. Savelli, your coat makes you look so fancy this morning.
Thank you. I'm cold, so I was like, let me throw something on really quick.
Yes, and I'm cold too. I have a cold, which is why I sound different. But I can promise you I'm not contagious.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
Well, it's so good to see you too, and I'm so excited. Congratulations. I'm so excited to be talking with you too.
Thank you. We're super excited.
Amazing. Well, my plan for today is let's talk about the plan for transfer and what you guys are hoping to do.
Okay.
So ultimately, out of the 8 embryos, 7 have the perfect number of chromosomes, which is amazing. And really my plan is to make this first transfer work. And so I know that I placed a cycle plan already that we typically recommend transferring 1 best embryo. And typically we transfer whatever is your best embryo, meaning letting the embryologist pick which embryo they recommend. But my understanding is you guys wanted to do the best female embryo first. Is that right?
No, so we actually don't care. We don't even want to know what gender we're being. I mean, we only have 1 boy, so it's really a toss up depending on what happens. So no, we just want them to pick the best looking one, and we won't know.
Amazing. And so the things that we need to do before transfer is I need to take a closer look, Savelli, because you did so darn well in IVF, and it makes me wonder, why didn't we get pregnant with all those IUIs? And so one of the things that I think we need to do is to take a closer look inside the uterus to make sure there's no physical blockage preventing an embryo from implanting. So specifically, we know you had that saline ultrasound, and we know you have a fibroid. But is that fibroid actually in the uterus? Is it blocking a pregnancy? That's what I want to take a closer look at.
Okay.
And well, the nurse is going to contact you to schedule getting a hysteroscopy done.
And can you just explain what that is again?
Yes, ma'am. So a hysteroscopy is similar to the saline ultrasound, which you've had. But what it's doing is, instead of just placing a catheter and doing an ultrasound, we place a small camera through the cervix and look into the uterine cavity.
Okay.
And so the reason we want to do that is I need to be absolutely sure that that fibroid that you have isn't blocking a pregnancy.
Yeah.
I think, this is me. This is like where my OCD type A personality really shines, is that, like some people would just be like, well, let's just see if the embryo works. But I know how hard we work to get here, and I don't want to cut any corners. We've come too close to not have this first transfer work.
Right. No, 100%.
And so your nurse will contact you to coordinate getting that done. In the meantime, I want to talk about the plan for transfer. And so, Savelli, you're still getting, when you're not doing fertility treatments, you get regular monthly periods. You're not skipping periods. And so my recommendation is that you consider doing something called a natural cycle. A natural cycle is where we let your body do its thing. So we let your body ovulate or release an egg on its own, and we would time the embryo transfer based on when your body is ovulating. So, if you say, let's say you have 28-day cycles, we would have you start coming in around day 10 or 11 of your menstrual cycle, and we would do ultrasounds and blood tests to see when you're getting ready to ovulate. And then essentially we would administer a one-time trigger shot and schedule the transfer for the following week.
Okay.
We would then, the only other medication that would be needed would be a vaginal suppository for progesterone.
Okay. So not the, what is it? PIO, the oil.
No, ma'am.
Whew, okay, that mean I'm mentally getting myself ready for those injections during the egg retrieval. So I was like, okay, so that sounds good.
Yeah, and the reason I like a natural cycle is that when you compare it with the medicated cycle, the success rate is the same. But natural cycle has less injections and it decreases your risk of having complications at the end of pregnancy, like high blood pressure or preeclampsia.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's great.
And so what's going to happen from here is I'm going to ask your nurse, Kaylin, to go over all the dates and times, and let's get this party started.
Okay. So freaking excited. So I just had a couple of questions. For the hysteroscopy, I'm saying that wrong, I know I am, but
You're right.
I did get like a polyp removed before, so I needed to be put to sleep for that, because we tried to do it and it didn't work well. So do I need it? Well, is that kind of the same thing? I would probably need to be put to sleep for that, depending on.
It's up to you, right? So we can do it with IV sedation, or we can try and do it with just like local and like giving you like a Valium.
Okay. So local anesthesia, that's like when they numb the area? Okay. I wonder how that would work. Okay, I gotta figure out.
Got lots of options.
Okay.
And so that would be something to consider. And so I'll have the nurse reach out to you today so you guys have some time to kind of go over, to think things through before she calls you to schedule everything.
Okay, sounds good. I had a question, but it left my head. Did you have anything?
No, everything sounds straightforward, so.
So we'll wait, will we have to wait like another month after we do the procedure?
Yeah, so typically, we can do the procedure anytime if you're on birth control pills. So like I know we would be putting you on pills just so that you could schedule things faster. Alternatively, we would wait and do it the cycle after your hysteroscopy. So delay you by about a month. Okay. And then we'll just go from, so well, you said like about a month from now. Okay. So I'm looking probably around May. Yeah, and so I'll have Kaylin call you guys and just go over all the dates and see what works best for you guys. Okay, perfect. Sounds good. We're super excited. Oh my goodness. Like we've been wanting to get to this point for so long. So this is just really exciting and really amazing. So yeah.
Yeah, we're excited for sure.
We definitely are excited. And you've been great this whole time. Thank you so much, Dr. Grab. Like, you've been amazing. You guys too. It's been such an honor being involved in your care, and seeing you guys just crush it in IVF has been so exciting. I'm like, yes! Yeah. Thank you. Awesome, you too. Well, I'll have your nurse reach out with the next steps, and I'm looking forward to transfer day. It's going to be a big party. Yes, so excited. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
You too.
Yeah, bye-bye. Hi, guys. As you can see, as you heard, we're going to have to do a hysteroscopy or something like that, where they put a camera into your uterus. I told Dr. Grab, y'all, I have already had a polyp removal, which is basically kind of the same thing. They don't put a camera up there. They just like have to go up there and scrape something out, which I know everybody with uterus is just hurt. Let's just take a moment of silence for that, because scraping out something out of your uterus does sound very painful. So yeah. I know. Okay. Anyways, which I'm fine. And see, Dr. Grappa said one. So y'all, a little backstory why I'm saying that. When we first did everything and all the ultrasounds last year, they said that I had 3 fibroids. Now we did which you probably heard her refer to as a saline bubble study. So basically what they do is they put in a catheter and they, like she said, they put like a saline solution in there just to see if everything is good, nothing is in the way. They did that, everything looked fine last year. Now, it's so funny because I was just telling like when we first did our ultrasound, they had said like, oh, you have fibroids, you don't have fibroids. I never knew I had fibroids before. I didn't have fibroids before. And now, then they said I had 3. And then when we were going to, because I had to get ultrasounds every day for our egg retrieval. So I had asked our doctor who was doing our egg retrieval, or not who was doing our egg retrieval, but who was doing the ultrasounds, like, hey, how does everything look? Everything looked fine, and no one said anything about a fibroid. Dr. Grob just said that I had one. So I'm assuming that they have dissipated, and they weren't really big to begin with, to be honest. So they weren't really necessarily worried about it in the beginning. So now she just confirmed that I have one. She wants to make sure that that one's not in any type of way of anything, which it's not. It probably won't be. They weren't in the first place, so I don't see why that one would be. So that's gonna be fine. But I know I'm probably gonna have to be put to sleep. Not even a probably. I'm gonna have to be put to sleep. I already know. Because she's talking about a camera, y'all. I don't know how big that camera is. Now, when they do like an IUI or like put a catheter in, I'm okay. But anything bigger than that, like I'm not gonna be able to do it. So I don't know. I'm gonna talk to my nurse. I'm gonna see what she says before I make any like conclusions. I'm probably gonna do a little research on it to see like what it all entails so that I can make a educated decision. Because last time for the egg retrieval, we had to pay $600 for anesthesia, and that just comes with it. Like that is, you have to be put to sleep for egg retrieval. Well, I guess they do egg retrievals not asleep, but that's not, it's rare. Mostly they do is they put you to sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out, y'all. Not that it's a problem, it's another thing to consider. But that was just a quick little video on an update. As you heard Dr. Grob, everything was great. And I think that she said that we were gonna put a female in because we literally have 6 females and 1 boy. So I think they just assumed we were gonna put a female in, but we just wanna put the best one in. So if that happens to be a boy, then that's the boy. If that's a girl, then it's a girl. Like we really, at this point, is really 50-50 still, because we're not gonna know. We don't know we know the grades of everything, but we don't know the grades per embryo. Yeah. We know the number of embryo with the grade, but we don't know, like, okay, this embryo is a boy and it's this grade. You know, I hope that makes sense, y'all. But yeah, y'all, I just want to give y'all a little update. So that's the update. So before we do the embryo transfer, we would have to do a hysteroscopy when they put the camera down there. We'll keep you updated. I'll let y'all know like what we came to conclusion if I'm gonna be put to sleep or not. I feel like I'm gonna have to be put to sleep, but we don't know. I don't know yet. It was great. I mean, other than that, it's really great. It could have been a lot of other things I could have been having to do. Oh, we didn't even talk about it. So a natural cycle. Yeah. Which is what Ami really assumed that was gonna happen anyway in the beginning. Ami was like, I think you're gonna just do a natural cycle. I don't think they're gonna make you. And y'all, do y'all know how fucking excited I am to not have to do progesterone and oil shots? Like, that's pretty exciting. I will take a suppository over a fucking long ass needle of a shot. And you know, for everybody who's had to take them, I literally know people in real life who's had to take those shots. I give it to y'all, especially y'all who be doing it by yourselves. That's for real. Like, shout out to y'all. Y'all the MVPs, because Ami was gonna have to do a shot, and I was so scared, y'all. I was telling Ami to tell y'all probably seen some of the videos of the egg retrieval, but yeah, y'all, I was hella scared to do those. I was gonna do them. Yeah. I just was hella fucking nervous to do them. But yeah, that's really amazing. Our doctor is really like she said, like she's a perfectionist. So she's like, I don't even want to try to be playing no games. But I appreciate that. I appreciate you being due diligent, because I don't want to have to do this again if I don't have to. Like, if I can just get, like, if we could just move on where it's Ami's turn and we can fully do Ami stuff, and I can be pregnant, that's fine with me. I'm perfectly fine. Like, I'm cool. So, yeah. And, you know, again, shout out to everybody who's had to do this multiple times, had to do multiple embryo transfers. Like, that has to be a lot. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, we are on our 11th try. So we definitely understand literally trying to have a baby and not having a baby, or like, we get it. I'm kind of shocked, to be honest. Not shocked, but it's just like, it's just going so well, y'all. I'm just like grateful. I'm super fucking grateful. I'm super blessed. Like, even the fact that I have to do a hysteroscopy or whatever it's called. Yeah, I'm gonna say that wrong. The little camera, it's more of like, I just want to make sure that we have the best chances, because we could have been like, Well, I don't know if we could have, but we could have been like, I don't know if that's necessary. Let's just do the embryo transfer. We probably could have said that, and we would have just, and she probably would have been like, I want to make sure, but if that's what y'all want, that's fine. But I like due diligence. Like, I like making sure you can do everything you need to do to make sure that you have a successful chance. Like, that's my energy. I like that. So, am I a little nervous about the procedure? Yes. But at the same time, I'm grateful because then once we get the clear, we're clear. There's nothing else. We should be good. And that gives me some time to get my dental procedure done. So I have a dental procedure that I need to get done. I have periodontal disease. So anybody else who's battling periodontal disease, shout out to you. I feel you, I'm in the same boat. It's from my depression and mostly from my fucking PTSD grief, because that's what made it really, really bad. But I have to be put to sleep to get a 7-hour dental surgery, y'all. Or 7 hours? From 7 to 12.
Yeah, sounds like.
Or 7 to 3:30. So basically an 8-hour day. Basically, regardless, I have to be put to sleep for my teeth. So they have to go in and do all this stuff to my mouth. And it's basically gonna be a whole day. And I need to do that. Like, I have to do that before I get pregnant, y'all. Because I have extreme dental anxiety. And I cannot do this procedure, especially how long it is, like I just told y'all, without getting put to sleep. That's a whole nother story. But I have to, what I'm saying is, it gives me another month to be able to get that done, scheduled, and like recovered, so now I can be all ready to go for our embryo transfer. I'm not like excited for a delay, but I'm just like, okay, it gives me a little more time to kind of get everything together and get back on eating healthy and like drinking my teas and kind of getting back into like the fertility mindset plan. It gives me so much more time to do that and also lose the weight that I want to lose, because y'all, I'm not comfortable, let's just say that. But that's okay. I'm grateful for my body that I'm currently in. And I've learned to be appreciative for what you got right now, okay? Yep. I have literally learned that. So I am grateful for this body I'm in right now. But I definitely do want to lose some weight and get back feeling good in my body. Same with Ami. So we want to get back on that. So this is week is we're gonna like really dive into that and get back into everything and use that gym that we have downstairs. Yeah, y'all, that was it. That was the meeting. So overall, just to recap, we're good. She wants to do a natural cycle, which I'm gonna do way more research about a natural cycle, and because that's crazy. I'm grateful, but that's crazy. Also, we have to do a hysteroscopy prior to doing the embryo transfer. So it's the first day of spring, y'all. It's like the new year, for real, energetically. Everything is new again in spirituality. This is the new year. So I'm really, really excited. I'm really excited for new things and new blessings and new opportunities and abundance. So I'm in a good mood. I don't care how tired I am. I'm in a good mood. So anyways, I'm rambling. Y'all, we'll see you in the next clip. Bye. Hey y'all, I said next clip, but I meant next video. Bye.